So, what we're talking about on this Friday night is digression and how it affects people. So we're gonna call this moments of digression. And I know y'all probably wondering, like, why y'all don't have a whole podcast talking about digression? Why is that important? Well, because there are a lot of people out there who are annoyed at the fact that some people get off track with their conversations. Some people go and they start a subject, they talk about that subject, and they expect other people to indulge and conversate and talk about that subject. But then when they hear something in that subject that brings up something else that's not relevant to what they're talking about, it just reminds them of something like, oh man, that. And then they bring it up and start talking about it to where y'all get sidetracked and forget about the whole main conversation. Now I know y'all like, that's not a big deal. It is if you never go back to the main conversation. So if a person if I start a conversation about cars, okay, and we're talking about the troubles of cars, putting your car together and all that, and how we always when we taking long trips and we hit a car messing up, we want to make sure the car good before that, making the oil change. And then somebody else in that conversation, they hear it, and they like, oh, long trips. I remember when I took a long trip, man. We had went all the way down to Minnesota, man, it was nice out there. Now, you think in the conversation they're going to talk about their car breaking down or something went on with it. They're like, man, it was nice. We was out there for like 3 weeks. This was my first time being out there. I go out there again, man. Y'all want to take a trip? When the last time y'all took a trip? And then the next like, man, oh man, you talking about trips, man. I don't think the last time I took a trip, shoot, I think it was like 3-4 years. And now you sitting there like,
when that happened, I'll be like, and anyway, as I was saying, I would be like, anyway, as I was saying.
Now let's get back to the conversation at hand. And I don't feel like people pay attention to it because some people used to tell me I did it and I didn't believe them because for me, it was more so like I come back to the conversation. If I go off the rail, it's going to lead right back to the rail we were on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to bring up a conversation that's not relevant to what we're talking about, but it came, quick sidebar, and then I'm right back to it. A lot of people, they get off track and they forget what they're talking about to where the whole conversation starts becoming, you talking about everything.
You lose me. If I'm telling y'all now, if y'all ever meet me and we in the middle of a conversation and you go off track, you done lost me. I wasn't interested in that conversation. I'm not standing here to have that conversation with you. So now I'm ready to go.